Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing we're going to be doing the festival here. This is Elder Dragon Legends 30th anniversary. This is basically the 30th anniversary of Elder Dragon Highlander, which we now know today as Commander. And we get the next best thing, 100 card brawl deck, and there is a stipulation here. Your commander has to either be a dragon or dragon adjacent, and we're gonna go with the most dragony of dragons from D&D. This is an update of a deck that I used to run for a previous event. So this one is Tiamat from Legends and Dragons, the, and the shtick of this one is when it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, you get up to 5 dragon cards with different names, and you put them in hand. So pretty much, the goal is really you're just casting this once, and we have basically a lot of removal, and quite a good number of board wipes to get us there. So it's really about controlling the board until we can get to that position. Now, how well we do that remains to be seen. There are a few other additions that I probably should be adding now that I think of it. Um, we have a lot of red base removal and all that, but we probably want to also be considering some. We also want to be considering some destroy effects, something like uh, pile on would be a very good example. Anything that has some destroy effects would be nice. We have a soul shatter here, but now that I think of it, we probably want to sub that with pile on instead. I think we can afford the 1 mana hit there. Uh, we do have some other individual effects like say leyline binding, but we definitely want to get to that point. We did add a lot of new things to the deck as well, so I'll go over them as I talk about them. Pretty much the biggest change has been the mana base, adding fetch. We've only added half the fetch land so far. We haven't added the other half. So I'm also going to do a quick edit on that. Though, yes, sometimes you still get crappy mana hands. Okay, this one is a lot better. Turn I'll definitely play this one first because we do have the option of going untapped with this one. So we'll go for that into Dragon Lord Servant.
Let me get over here on locals because of course the shout to my locals people and all those people for base hanging out over there.
And next turn,
from Uncovered Lamp who said from 1 a.m.
like I could, opponent is going Chromatic Lantern. So we could go Orb of Dragonkind, go really hard, but I am tempted to also just do Decadent Dragon for the time being.
What a treat! David Loadman says Uke is great. Spelling yes, Uke is amazing.
Hold on, Swamp Mountain Forest, Island Swamp Mountain. We would get 4 damage this way.
Says, weird question seeing the food. What is your favorite Korean meal? Mine's probably
I actually want to get Island and Plains here, so Island, Plains, Mountains, so that would be Rogan Trio.
Right, especially with cheese, is my favorite.
And we can play Orb of Dragonkind just to keep the ramp up. Opponent does have a bit more ramp than we do, but we are slated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 mana away from this, but we're more likely to empty our hand first. Especially if our opponent's not really doing anything. And I'll have multiple options here. I'm most likely gonna just run the Decadent Dragon first. Opponent is actually just running Niv. Okay, they're going for that. We'll check what they have. Ooh. Okay, Reconstructed History is not so great. But Scarab God kinda is. The problem is this is actually one of the bear cards of Strand. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can actually cast them. Hold on. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're short. We're short. So I could just probably just play the deck and then dragon.
What I want to do on this channel is incentivize the people that are doing good and call out the people that are doing bad, right? And be
We'll probably swing with this one. So
you
far,
can't make a community better.
opponent is probably gonna try to pop off with this one.
One thing I've learned is there are super based people in the VTubing community, and
Though they actually, the Mirari's Wake really gives them way too much mana right now.
it's a regular
Vraska the Seeker, sure.
people that are awesome, right? So that's just the reality.
That's
You know,
That's
and
kinda fine.
100%. And so 100% it is.
Not a sim. I cannot absorb you. Mega based.
Man,
and our opponent doesn't exactly have anything in their yard, so we can't exactly go Scarab God there.
Awesome. Yeah, they were really fun in Korea, especially when I got
So
really
we
good sales
definitely want to create a special token here.
in Thailand. It's
And we do have options for dealing with Vraska if our opponent's gonna leave it at that.
offline campaign.
So I'm probably gonna actually just
I'm not getting 5G. Like just
I'm gonna save the
my
I'm gonna
apartment's
save
fine.
the tribal frames. We're
Maybe
just gonna
Sunshine
burn
says,
down the
"Thank you for all
house.
Great live streams and video content. Congrats on our 50K. Thank you. Appreciate you, maybe Sunshine. Christopher.
So
Reed says,
unless
"Hey,
it's an
Florida
XL
man,
effect, we
Gators in
are
Florida. We pulled the 12-footer out of a ditch.
they're just gonna they're gonna ionize it. Okay, that's one way out of it. But that is one counter spell that's out, so we're good for that. Opponent is going to replay soon. We probably would do the same thing as well.
There you go. That's for you guys. Douglas
Ooh,
Diaz with
Coma
5
can't be
months.
countered.
Thank you so much, Douglas, for
This is
absolutely
gonna be one of the more painful.
Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks
We're
for
just gonna have to fly over it. So
with your member support have been great. Algorithm says congrats on a 50K to send you some VTuber clips. Awesome. I've got a lot to do up right now. If I have time, I will get more.
so
let's get
yeah,
to
we're
some
gonna have to
other
fly over
clips.
this one.
I
We have
one
Mind
more
Stone.
vlog, which maybe I'll save
We're
for
just
later.
gonna tribal flames this one, get this out of the way.
6 minutes. So let's play some clips first, right? How about Hollow Live
So
Movements?
let's
I
see,
think
we
a
can
lot
just
about
drop this
that.
and yeah, it'll
So
cost a treasure token, but we kinda expecting that. I could also just drop Varix first.
here, I think. Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
But yeah, we're gonna drop Tiamat first. Let's hope our opponent does not have a counter spell. Because it looks like our opponent does. Yeah, they run counter spells. Ooh.
See ya, Ben.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 8. We are 1 mana short of recasting it. We'll probably end up going Mind Stone Varix first. But yeah, this one we did not get control. Just because of individual cards like this. That's just gonna be how it goes. And our opponent is going to refill. And
No.
yeah, this is not looking great for us.
Oh god.
I will admit that we do lack a lot of the counters.
The Chaos Rat.
But yeah, I feel like having counter spells is kind of anathema for. Like, let's see, if I cast this, it only gets back the creature card. So, well, it actually also gets back the burn down the house. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would have we could have bought some time, but it would not save us from the coma. But honestly, the Mirari's Wake is the one that killed it for us. We are admittedly going to be running into some limitations there. There is, but I actually want to double check on Mirari's Wake. One, we could add it. It would be really nice having double mana, but also, how does it work? Whenever you tap, so it's triggered. So that's also the thing. So the the usual effects that oh, like for example, there's this one stone that it would change it to colorless. That would not work here. Actually, yeah, Mirari's Wake is something that I probably should consider adding. I might just say, yeah, I could just cut the Wrathful Red Dragon because that's very unimpactful. We can add Mirari's Wake there. Let's go for that. And if the nice thing about events like this is that, well, you learn. You see what other people are doing. You go for it.
Yes, the answer is just yes.
So I do have to adjust the deck list a bit though.
Oh, that's great. Good clip, guys. Good clip. That was a good one. Good one. Very good.
So this one's definitely keepable. We
so
now.
Westbrook, 10 legal mindset memberships. Thank you so
This
much.
one's keepable, but we do need another red mana. Opponent is playing mono green.
Oh, let's go. I've got one that was sent by Alpha. Alpha sent me 4 clips.
So I'll play this one.
He was like, "You've never played them," and I swore.
So I'll probably go red.
Here's one from a very based French indie VTuber entitled "We All Need More Strong Men." Check history.
We need more strong men. Today men are such... No! You don't get it, right? Look back at history. Like what
Yeah, I want
happened
red,
to
black,
women
green.
when we needed rights? It was men. We needed men
So
to get our rights.
now we
needed
need to hit
to stand by
the fourth
our
mana. This
side.
might be where we
Because, like,
kind of
just
mess up
alone,
here.
We wouldn't be able to do anything. But now what you need is a strong woman who stand on your side.
So yeah, we go white, red, green.
Well, fix happen.
Yeah.
Sorry, my English is really bad. I'm trying my best to explain like on my POV here. Fucking bitches
Oh wait.
like this
Okay.
on Twitter who make grooming allegations.
We actually kind of lucked out there. So if our opponent doesn't have removal, we should be able to cast Bonehorde Dracosaur. But we still want the fourth land for the most part.
Was bad, then we don't believe them. That's a fucking problem. I want to believe victims, but now every time I see someone being a victim on Twitter,
We're up on the sky.
that's the opposite I'm doing right
It's
now.
irrelevant,
Right
but
away, I'm like, Google Doc. You need to know.
no. Let's see. There's a chance our opponent does have removal for
And I'm
this.
like,
We still
that's
need
okay.
that fourth
I
land.
opened the doc and I'm just waiting for
Like
proof.
fourth land, Storm's Wrath is not the worst thing to happen.
That's funny. That's funny. That's a good one. Thank you so much, Alpha.
Opponent actually does want this to die at some point.
Hound of Ill Omens. Holy shit! I just watched the vehicles.
Okay, they're taking out the Rivaz, which is
That was mind break in real time.
well, they get to draw a card, but it's not the worst thing.
I don't know why my phone was trying to open itself with my.
Beast Whisperer to draw more cards, sure.
Says,
So now we're hoping to
"YouTube
see.
member, appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome as a member, Barbara.
Okay, we did hit our land. We got our. So I can't discard this. I'm going to lose both of these.
Here. Let's watch one more. Numi, an Urban Dictionary. Let's watch that.
And
Numi
yeah, I
looks
think it's
up
probably
on
for the
Instagram.
best that I wipe it now.
Of my vlogs. We'll do another video. My last vlog that I have.
Because our opponent is about to draw a lot of cards. So I'm gonna just wipe the board now.
Why are you giving your dog wine?
Little
That's not-
cottontail golden retriever. This
I'm,
could've been
I'm
us.
just gonna wipe it now.
Kept dying. Can't believe
Yeah, they
the
get-
dogs and cotton. It had to be done. It had to be done.
Then I'm gonna hold on to this because we probably want to play Mirari's Wake next turn, and I don't have a guarantee on that.
I'm also flirting with Lucy, but
So opponent
okay, I'm not
is
gonna-
going to actually just go for lands here.
We
So
were literally talking about how we're fem cells.
Fem cells.
How is that flirting?
They're fem.
Is it flirting if you talk about hating women? What is a fem cell?
so let's see if our opponent has the anti-flyer. I would not be surprised. Okay, they don't have the anti-flyer removals. Not sure. They might. Into the north. Okay, it's just ramp right now. But they probably should have.
Definition sucks.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Okay, we did hit our fifth land.
Probably online.
Oh, we did hit another land as well. I could just play this.
Femboys being a yandere.
And I can actually play Landry's. And I can play Landry's Storm. Yeah, let's just play this all out.
Reject, especially in real life. Mostly having online friends. Why am I getting eaten up like this?
Then yeah, just play this one as well.
Absolutely felt it there by Urban Dictionary. Super called out.
then yeah, making more treasure tokens. That's why we still keep Captain Laddery Storm. Opponent is 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll leave that there.
Oh man. Good to see you guys popping through. I know some people are just popping.
So, but our opponent is about to replay something big.
Congratulations. Thank you guys. You know, it's been a long journey here.
So it's a question if we can survive it.
Back when I was in,
Probably Sarkhan Wanderer's ship is just mostly to fill our hands with dragons, but
kind of stilted mechanical streams. I don't know if you guys have seen my original stuff back when I was
so actually, like for example, if I were to play Mirari's Wake, I have to tap these treasure tokens. Wasn't this really in the rat plan? Into elves, yeah, they had a weird. It's a very interesting gameplay. So it's mostly an elf deck with just a drag.
Oregon substance law.
But this is really weird. That's it. I'll take the win on that one. The catch is the true litmus test is really going to be it's going to be a fellow 5-color deck. We got messed up by that Niv Mizzet deck a while back, which does make sense a bit.
Hey everybody, it's Andrew.
See how many more of this we get.
We're going to talk about Oregon. Now, Oregon, as you may or may
So
not know,
this one,
criminalized controlled substances.
What am I doing?
okay, I might need the double black soon, but I'm gonna keep this for now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna still name.
Before you run out to Oregon,
I would probably name. I probably still name red here.
To break this down for you, there's two separate laws at play here. So not just one single measure passed. There were two measures, 109 and 110.
And okay, we can just name dragon here.
109 was.
Now I wish I named black.
That is what's found in magic mushrooms. And it's
So we're gonna see what our opponent has to play. I would not be surprised if most of the early game is spells. But the lane reclusive painter, so that gives us a good target. Into an elvish mystic, which also a very good target too. So
Was saying fungi, right? Jesus Christ! Like, are you fucking?
so we're gonna snipe the elvish mystic for obvious reasons.
Oregon just legalized mushrooms.
Turn. We don't need to. We don't need to reveal.
Right? You know, I would just do it contemporaneously.
So
But I'm like,
when it has rivers, so yeah, we're gonna. I need to do Fabled Passage to get the. Oh, we can also do Ill-Timed Explosion.
I did like my suit. That's a good suit. But that was really bad. That was really bad. Yeah, people in the chat. You were not just a square. You were a super square.
Okay, our opponent is likely to have black mana if we go Decadent Dragon, so we'll actually go Snow-Covered Island here. And we're gonna go Ill-Timed Explosion. So we hit 2 lands, so yeah, I guess we're giving up. I guess we're giving up the Languish, and we can give up the Snow.
Like the law says, if you look at this statute, press the button. Psilocybin is.
So next turn we're probably just gonna go Terror of the Peaks. Talent here, which. So let's see.
The lighting was good. The audio sucked, but the lighting was good.
We can lose life the first time.
Thank you so much. That's all I want to do. Is provide information, value, and fun. That's my goal. Frostbite for 5 says it's like a bad yes.
So we'll see if our opponent has the removal for this.
Yeah, I lost the hoodie. I think a girl stole it. I don't know. I think I stole it. BG said I'm disappointed you paid $300 for bad audio. I am too. Trust me.
Now there are some spells that can actually hit terror, so it's not completely guaranteed. But we are gonna go after Sulfin. If a source would deal non-combat, so now we're gonna start drawing, letting our opponent draw cards.
And I just never played. Right. So you know, look at my videos now where I spend 0 or very minimum on per video. You know, and I connect better.
So we're gonna play this where. Hold on. This is when another creature enters the battlefield, so we can actually save that. And this is it's creature's power. Okay, double checking.
So let's get through a couple here. How about one from let's go
because this allows us to convert, cast, snipe Sulfin.
This is Slender the Arrival.
and turn. So we now have options.
You can look all the way up, but you can't look down.
Opponent really wants to cast Diatora soon. Also, we have the option to go. Okay.
Found a slide in a horror game. That's awesome.
So he's blitzing us. Hold on a second. Hello. Hello. What the eka? The eka. What kay hap niya lo kay song lo.
Now, the one thing that always kind of like bugs me is protagonists in these games never
Okay.
something
Sige,
very
sige.
essential to avoid
Okay.
death. You wanna know what that is?
Sige.
It's a gun.
It's true.
Oh.
We're still shy of the 1 mana, but okay. We also do get to buy back the spit flame, so it is good.
There's a pumpkin.
Alright.
And yeah, we
there
should.
you go.
We are starting to notice there's a little bit of a graphical issue here.
Says, thank you.
Opponent should have a board wipe soon.
VTubers that clearly poison your mind. Look how good you were back then. Now look at you. Dude, I'm having
Okay, but a burn down the house could still wipe the board.
I mean, back then I was worried about
No, they're just gonna reanimate Sulfim
what type of content I would do. Now I just do the
into a
content
Mayhem
I wanna do,
Devil.
and also I do the research I want to do into the topics I want to research. So it's much my stream.
Now let's double check.
So I'm much happier now. Wild Cake.
Now
also
our
has one that says the
now we're gonna let
average
yes. The thing with Palantir is that you just have to let your opponent keep drawing cards and you're cool. So
Never happened. Never ever happened. All right. How about Bao and Shy Lily?
so actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna
Here's the good one. We'll watch this one right here.
I'm just gonna I was just gonna spit flame again, and then that would have been it. Our opponent needed to have more non-creature damage sources that could hit me.
Funny. I think I'm dating every VTuber at this point. There's like anybody that I talk to.
Like the Palantir is nice and consistent, but at the end, giving your opponent the choice just means I'm gonna keep choosing to let you draw a card.
The L
We'll probably go for one more match here, then we can call this episode.
And just like shake the other person's hand, like thank you so much.
Encountering a lot of the interesting stuff here, that's for sure. Hello?
Stop laughing, Liz. This isn't funny. This is my life
Hello?
I'm laughing at right now.
Hi, hey.
She's like, well, this is
Yes,
as far
sige,
as I'm
sige.
gonna get. I'm gonna cut my losses. Call it a day. She can retire.
They're like, anything else? I'm like, no.
That's where it stops.
SNR grocery. We could.
No, that's actually
Pwede.
bonus. Okay.
Pwede.
Here's the thing, everybody. Listen, toys were invented for a reason. Why do I need anything else aside from a kiss when I can do everything
Okay,
else by
sige.
myself?
What?
Easy time to roll over in bed and just go to bed.
All three girls here are bottoms. Say what?
Okay.
What did I do to you, man? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
My collection of 20 toys would like to disagree with you. I think
Excuse me, 20? 20?
Okay, sige.
20. I mean, look, nobody's gonna judge
Okay.
you for 1 or 2 or 3, but I mean, 20? All right. This is why they're at they're the bikini bottoms.
I think nangyay plastic ukaw, no? Because I'm also cooking something din eh. I'll bring it also.
Oh, she killed you.
Okay, sige.
literally, I friendzone myself. Like, I just.
Okay.
There's any possibility. I'm like, so we're friends, right?
Friends, right? And they're like, friendship.
Sisters, right?
That's nice. Okay.
Let me kind of listen to light some other for Netflix and chill. And actually, what is Netflix and chill?
Okay.
Wait, how can you just go for it?
She's like, yo,
Wait, sige, so just give me the give me the shopping list, grocery list of things you need. So we
To say that I would definitely be doing that, okay?
the salad bags and onions.
to provide find a second blankie so she can have her own.
But that is so true. Okay, like listen.
Siya, list na lang, list na lang.
Don't like being close to people
Okay, sige.
in bed.
Sige.
Like,
Okay,
I'm
sige,
sleeping
sige.
over with my friends, or like I'm sleeping in
I
the
mean, when we pulled up the femcell, like, I
Okay.
mean, I'm just saying, Numi, it's pretty accurate there.
Mhm.
same bed, I will be
Okay,
as
sige.
far away from them as I could be.
Yeah, like she literally, when we were visiting Yuzu, she went out of the way to make sure
Sige.
we had two separate queen
I'm
beds.
happy as a hellion to start some fires.
Wait, what? Two separate queen beds?
It's ulam. It's lentil barley stew.
Sean says the base lawyer watching VTube is ultimate. Not gonna stop. Not gonna stop. Can't stop.
Sige.
Matt says Numi got a 50-gallon barrel
chicken.
of extra. Yeah, we watched that clip last time. We watched that clip last time about the 50-gallon barrel of the good stuff. Yeah. He's definitely said that one.
Oh, yeah, it's it.
And a bit shocked by that. All right, just making sure. I've got a couple more here for sure. And so let's do my last.
Sige.
Let's do my last vlog here, guys. Let's do my last vlog, which is really good.
Yeah.
This is.
Okay, sige.
template system.
Sige, sige. So, okay. So, what time do you need the ingredients there? Mga when I get there normally, mga 6, 5:30. Sige, sige.
It's actually a Wednesday here in Korea and Seoul, South
Sige,
Korea.
okay.
The weather is
Hey, plus
fantastic.
shades.
It's finally short sleeve weather.
Mhm.
No more long sleeve coats. No more snow. No more craziness.
Okay, sige.
So today we're gonna explore
Okay,
what
sige.
is the largest temple in
Okay, sige,
Seoul,
sige.
Bongbungsa temple.
Okay, sige.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna take you around,
Bye.
showing you a little bit of inside of this temple. I would say this is the best
Okay,
temple.
so
You only have
looking at the
one
situation now, I really just need another. I need a separate white source or black source so I can both drag and ley line.
4 hours, 48 hours, and you want to get a
That
little
said,
bit of the culture in. You
yeah, our
wanna
opponent
see a
is
little
kind
bit
semi-stuck, so we're
inside
kind of
just,
okay with
fancy
that.
Tall buildings. Bongbungsa is the
So I'm
easiest
actually
and
trying
best
to do
temple to
some
go to,
math
and I'm
now.
going to show you why today.
I can cast this one. I can get
Yeah,
double
it is
black,
really
and
nice.
that's
This
it.
temple's really nice.
Opponent is stuck, that's for sure. Yeah, the Mirage Wake is gonna be really good.
It's right across from the coax.
They're really okay. No, they're going to go for this. They're gonna go sack the other
You're
creatures.
actually walking.
So, guys,
This one
we're
is a
inside
5/5, so we can drag it to the bottom plus
we
leyline
just finished
binding.
the celebration of Buddha's
So
birthday.
our opponent's most likely gonna drop a
So
pool,
there's still a lot of
sack these 3
different
creatures,
reasons
drop
for
something
that.
really
A
annoying.
lot of things that are still set up for
Thankfully,
that.
it's in.
Above me are hundreds and hundreds of lanterns.
It's only activate a sorcery, so if our opponent doesn't do it now,
there's kind of white
I
paper
probably will just
above
I
me,
probably will
kind
just
of
wipe their
white
board
paper
and I'll just
dangling
leave
from all these
Chandra to
lanterns. All
her
of
own
those
devices.
are, prayers and wishes that people write down.
Especially
on
since our
those,
opponent double dipped on the
get
Dark
fulfilled.
Ritual already.
Some of them are
Oh,
long,
they're
some
waiting
short,
for the
but there
token
are
here.
thousands of them. You can just see them all around here.
If they can't wait
all
for the
around.
token, I'm fine with it too.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm pretty tall, so,
So yeah,
The main building.
I'm actually walking in these.
I'm just deciding.
I'm not digging myself.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for it. They can't risk the sorcery speed timing.
There's certain places they didn't want you to.
They have to assume I
Cut
own.
the film.
Okay, well, they're gonna hit me first. That's a given. So the question now is, do they? Oh, they actually waited.
Bongbungsa is it combines the ancient cultural background of Korea with modernity of being literally in the middle of Seoul. So as I climb up these steps,
Yeah, I figured that was what's gonna happen.
here in Bongbungsa,
Opponent got really greedy there. I don't know what they would have had in hand. It's possible they might not have had anything in hand, but the more likely thing is that they probably would have had something. I would have had to leyline binding it afterwards.
Nazi shrine.
But yeah,
No,
there we
that is a
go.
Buddhist
I think we
symbol
have enough.
that indeed
Well, we have enough time for one more. We kind
years,
of kept getting phone calls, but that's just how it is. I'll be posting the updated list. There were a few things that we added along the way.
No $300 cameraman.
That's just how it is.
With my DJI Pocket.
Okay, 2 mana. We just need 1 more for Fireblood, but
A lot of people.
honestly, this should be a 3 mana hand. This one is also playing lots of trash. Okay, this is much better. We will definitely keep Brother. Oh yeah, we have 3 mulligan.
I got cartoons and debauchery. You'll get back to
So
league
we'll
stuff.
play this strat first.
And today we're just having fun.
We'll most likely go for
Sit back, enjoy. We'll be
blue, red, something. Probably black.
Continue. We're about halfway done with this.
People come with prayers, and you can also start to see the city skyline. It's a beautiful view
So
from up
blue, red,
here.
black. That
Absolutely gorgeous.
is.
And you get to see that
Tiger's Lounge.
juxtaposition, that contrast.
And this one we can go black, red,
super
green
modern
here.
part of Seoul and its cultural heart. Really, that is one of the reasons
The
why.
question now is how
Busan
big is the creature
is
that our
the
opponent
number
will
one
drop?
temple to visit.
If it's
in
all a
Korea,
bunch of small creatures, we can
particularly
Brotherhood's
for
End in
very
the time. Okay, we can Brotherhood's End.
I
He's
got
cast
really
another
lucky that
creature spell.
nobody was there. Like when I went, it was nearly empty.
Oh wow,
which
they
was
got
crazy
really greedy.
because I went the
Okay.
day before. Too. It was
So
packed.
black, red, green. We definitely want double red, double black.
One other amazing thing you can do here in
Uh,
Korea is you
black,
can do a
red.
temple stay. So essentially, you can stay at this temple at
Wait,
Bongungsa,
can we get black,
and you
red,
can
green?
ultimately experience what it would be like to live here. So you can eat out
No,
of
we can't
traditional
get black, red. Oh, we can. We can.
monk's rice bowl.
So I actually
And
did
blind.
this. So I actually did a temple stay in Korea, which I would highly recommend if you haven't ever done that. It really is fun. I only did it for one night, so I didn't do it for like one night. It was really cool. You get to see the monks.
And we have one addition. And depending what our opponent drops next, we have additional turns to say drag to the bottom. If our opponent's not doing anything, okay, prismatic is an option. But our one snow covered plains is already here, so
So you'll be able to have somebody that translates into English. So there are ones that are available in English. You don't need to know Korean.
They have very
actually,
specific bowl
yeah, we're probably
yoga,
not playing that
specific
instantly,
tea
so
ceremonies,
we can say name white.
And once again,
They
you are
replicating ring.
smack dab in the middle of Seoul, but you're getting that cultural experience. So if you have time, you have the opportunity.
Because
do a
our
temple
opponent's
stay,
now going to
check it
take a
out.
while to get here.
I think it's a very
Take your
enriching
poison,
experience.
sacrifice
And
artifact, that's fine.
give you a different,
That was
different
expected.
view
And
on
that frees us up to play Chromatic Lantern. One,
This
two,
vlog was
three,
good.
four,
I like
five,
this vlog so far. I'm still at A
six.
plus for this.
Not really.
So some fun facts about Bongungsa. Bongungsa was actually destroyed during the
No, I
Korean
probably should
Wars
just
while
search for
Germany
another
fought
land
in
at this point.
1939. So large parts of the temple facility were completely wiped out.
Yeah, it looks like we
and
really stalled our opponent out.
reconstructed. But despite that, they've managed to rebuild several buildings around the complex. The main hall is fully
So-
rebuilt. The side temple buildings where the
Let's
monks
play
stay are rebuilt. And not only
Let's play it
that,
safe.
but they've got
Grab-
some other
grab
crazy
green.
features here at this particular
Yeah, 'cause
temple.
we're gonna
I
get
think
up.
one of the most impressive is
So
the
now we can just go
giant
Tiamat, but
Buddha
I think I'm gonna
statue. I cannot
go.
reinforce to you guys how big
I'm gonna
this
start
statue
emptying our
is.
hand out a bit.
I'm 2 meters. It makes me look short.
Our opponent could just play Old
Here
Gnawbone,
in Bongungsa,
turn
and
7,
once again, it's standing in contrast to the skyscrapers.
which we
the
can
buildings
respond
that
with.
are all
Oh,
around
it looks
you.
like they're
You
stuck
literally
too.
just turn around here in Seoul, which is just such a crazy balance.
The side of
which
it,
really
the
doesn't
size
work.
of this Buddha is like not to be underestimated. It is actually pretty massive.
I think our opponent is trying to wait for a haste effect before hitting, but we should get this. We should have this.
You know,
Yeah, just having the one board wipe for all these cheap cards is a thing. Now our opponent. So now we play this. Auto pay.
One of the really cool projects that they did here, and
So,
what they're doing
let's
here
see.
is they're actually selling some of these roof tiles here.
I'm gonna
behind
see
me,
what our opponent
in order
has.
to do a restoration project. So you can buy and
Enter the unknown.
You can sign, put a prayer on it, put your name on it, and buy it. And they're using that to finance the
So let's
restoration
see.
of the
4,
facilities.
8, 9,
And as
10.
you can see, just walking
12.
around, the facilities are immaculate.
So we do
Every
need
piece of the garden is
to.
kind of well kept.
Yeah, we need to
It's
explore.
neat.
Unfortunately, we hit the land.
It is a step away from the center, from the beginning part of Seoul.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I guess we swing first.
it's like a cafe restaurant that they had there, which you can go to.
Ooh, opponent did.
Some of the monks.
Yeah, opponent kind of gave up there. They did not block correctly. The correct block was even dead glitch, but
And then right
I would have
across
just
the
dropped
street is
Tiamat right
all
afterwards.
in
But still, they could have had removal for that. They would have hit, and I don't know how they would have gotten out of it. Though. Mono green If you're gonna go green, I would still recommend green black. At least you have access to Belladra's Witherbloom, which is kinda nutty. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications, and whatnot. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope to see you guys again next time. Do check. I will update the deck list. You see that in the description. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great day, week, everyone. Take care.